Hi, this is Diana. In this video, I'm gonna show you the basics of Canva so you can design anything. I know Canva can feel a little bit intimidating at first, but don't worry. I'll go step by step through all the essential features and tools so that after watching this video, you feel confident navigating and using the platform on your own. I know many of you are just discovering Canva and may not have an account yet. You can easily create one for free with the link that I left in the description. That will open this window, and from here you can create your free Canva account. To sign up, you can use a Google account, Facebook, you can also use your email or your work email, or if you want some other options, you can click here, continue another way. This will give you access to continue with other accounts like Apple, Microsoft, Clever, and even your mobile. After creating your account, go to canva.com. This is the homepage and this is where you are going to start creating any design. On top of the screen, you will see this menu with a lot of different pages that you can read to learn more about Canva. Don't be afraid to click on any of the options that you see on this toolbar because you can always go back to the homepage. On the left panel, you will see another menu. From here, you will always have access to the homepage. You also have access to a page called Magic Studio. From here, you can learn more about all the magic features in Canva. You will have access to all your projects or designs, templates, brand elements, and apps. And in the middle of the screen, you have the options to create new designs, search for templates, or access your recent designs. Canva is known for its templates. You can really spark your creativity and design faster. So let me show you 3 different ways that you can use to search for templates. The first one is that you can search for any template from the homepage using this search bar. Let's try to find YouTube thumbnail templates. We're gonna type that on this search bar, YouTube thumbnail, and then hit enter. This will take you to this search result from where you can start scrolling down to find the design or the template that you prefer. You will see that some designs have a little crown that says Pro. That means that you need to upgrade to Canva Pro to access these kind of templates. But there are a lot of free templates and those are the ones without any label on top, like for example this one right here, this one right here. Let me go back to the home page by clicking on this button, and this time let's type TikTok, and instead of hitting enter, I'm gonna click see all. This is going to take me again to the search result, and this time I only see templates to create vertical videos. Coming back to the home page, this time I want to show you what is below the search bar. This time I want to show you the different sections or different document types that you can find in Canva. You find documents, whiteboards, presentations, social media, videos, print products, websites, and more. What I like about these sections is that you can quickly create a blank document with the perfect size for your design, and you will also see a filter result of templates. So let me go to social media to show you what I'm talking about. From here we have Instagram post, Facebook post, Instagram story, and so on. When I hover on any of these options, you will see that I have the option to create blank. This is going to open a new document in the editor with the right size that I need for this design. If you scroll down, there is a section below that says templates, and from here you have some options already filtered by Instagram posts, Facebook posts, Instagram stories, and so on. So from here you will see that the templates are already filtered by the document type that you need. Let me go back all the way up to create a new blank document of an Instagram post. So I'm gonna click here, which is going to open a new document in the editor with the perfect size for an Instagram post. Now let me do a little parenthesis here because I want to show you the second way in which you can access templates inside Canva, and this is out of the editor, so that's why I'm doing the little parentheses. Canva has template creators, and each of these creators has a profile like this one. You can go to mine to see how a profile looks. You can type canva.com/Diana Munoz. You can scroll down the profile, and if you like a template that you see, you can click on the template and then click customize this template, which is going to take you to the editor. And from here, you can start editing the template. Let me go back to the profile. Something good about these profiles is that if you like the designs of this creator, you can go up and follow the profile from here. Now coming back to my blank document, I want to show you how to add templates from the editor. You will see a side panel, and from here you are going to open the design tab. This will give you access to the templates section, and from here you can start scrolling down to see if you like any of the templates in here. If you want to search for something in particular, you can use the search bar on top. Let's try something very simple. Let's say that we want to create a design to share our yoga classes. Let's say that we have a yoga studio, and as you can see, I typed yoga classes, hit enter, and these are the templates that I see right now. And as you can see, all the results that we see on this window are now related to yoga classes. So the only thing that I need to do now is to scroll down to find a template, a design that I like. I'm gonna go for this template, and I'm using a Canva free account, so I was paying attention to all the templates without the crown. To bring this template to my blank page, I just need to click and the template will automatically be transferred to your page. Now let me show you how you can change the font, the color of your font, and even the size. You're gonna select the text box that you want to change the font to, and you will see that once you have selected the text box, this toolbar will change. Depending on the element that you have selected, this menu will change. So let me select the image in the back. Pay attention how this toolbar will change. Now I'm gonna select this rectangle shape and pay attention to the toolbar. Finally, let's select the text box because we want to change the font. You will see that the first menu will give you access to all the fonts. From here, you can search for the font that you want to use or simply scroll down. A way that I really love to find the font that I want is by using these buttons right here. These basically work like filters, and this will help you save a lot of time when searching for the right font. Let's say that I want to change these fonts for a font that is more rounded. So I'm gonna use these little filters right here, and there is one called rounded. So when I click here, all the results are now rounded fonts. If you like a font, you're gonna select the font and you will see how it automatically changes on your design. I'm gonna change the font on the following text boxes as well. So I'm gonna select the other text box and select the same font. You will see that now there is a button that is going to save us a lot of time. It says that we can change all the text boxes on this design that has the font Marcellus for Hero. Because I know this is going to save me time, I'm gonna click change all, and all the text boxes with that font changed automatically. Now, I believe this design will look better if I reduce the size of this text box right here. So I'm gonna select this text box, and then you can change the size from here. So reducing the font size, this one is already looking great, so I'm gonna leave it to 44. And then if you want to change the color or the aspect of your text box, you can use the menu in here. Something else that you can do with any element on your design is move its position, so you can drag your element across the design, and you can also rotate elements. So let's say that I want to rotate this one and position it somewhere here. By having the element selected, you will use this button right here, click on it, and then start rotating your element. And if you want to position it somewhere else on your design, you simply need to drag your elements. Now let me go back. There is an action to go back on top of the screen, so I'm gonna click here to undo my two actions. Now let me show you how to change the colors on your elements. I'm gonna change the color to this shape, so I'm gonna select it and then go to the color option on this toolbar. When you click on it, you will see this window appearing, and from here you can select any of the default colors, gradients. So let's say that I want this box to be white. I'm gonna select this one here and it will change the color automatically. You will also have access to gradients, so you can click on any of the gradients and it will be applied to your shape. If you want to change the colors on your gradient, you can click on this plus icon. This will give you access to the colors on your gradients and the style of your gradient. So I'm gonna change this color here to a yellow color and then this blue to an orange one. If you want to add transparency to your shape, you can also move this slider to the left to add transparency to your shapes. Now let me close this little window here, and we are using the gradient tab. Let me go to solid color, because from here you can add specific colors. If you have a hex code you want to use on your design, you can add this hex code in here. So this is exactly the same process. Go to the plus icon, make sure that you are under solid color, and then add your hex code here, hit enter, and that will be it. If you want to use a color present on your screen, you're gonna use the color picker, place this picker on top of the color that you want to use. So let's say that I want to use this one here. I'm gonna click one time and now I have the color on my shape. If you want to customize the text on any template, you're gonna double click on any of the text boxes and then you will be able to customize your text. And if you want to delete any of the elements present on your design, you're going to select the elements and then click on the trash icon. Now let me show you a cool tip that you can use to change the aesthetic of your design with just a couple of clicks. You're going to go to the design tab, so click here. By default you will be under the templates section, but we want to be under the styles tab. So we're going to click here and this will give you access to different combinations of colors and fonts, or color palettes and font combinations. If you want to change the whole aesthetic with just a couple of clicks, go for combinations. I'm gonna click see all to view all the different combinations available. And now if you want to apply a different style, you're gonna select one that you like and you're gonna click one time. Pay attention to these elements right here. We're gonna change the colors and the fonts with just one click. Okay, I'm gonna click one time and this is what happens. Now, if you like this style but you want to see a different color combination, click one more time on this shuffle icon and see different combination of colors using exactly the same style. If you want to preview other color combinations, you can click on the other options here and see how they look on your design. I think I'm gonna stay with this one here, so I'm gonna use the black and white. And now let me show you how you can search in the Canva library and add elements to your designs. Let's go to the left panel and this time open the Elements tab. From here, I do recommend you scroll down for you to have an idea of all the different kind of elements you can add to your designs. Now let me go up and let's type on the search bar sparkles and hit enter. You will see the results here divided by different categories, but I want to add graphics. So I'm going to graphics, and from here I see a mix of static elements and animated ones. To bring any kind of element to your design, click on the element and then you can customize it. You can see that this element I can change the color, so I'm gonna make it white. I'm gonna reduce its size and position it next to my title somewhere here. If you want to add animated elements, let me go back to elements. Let's use the same search, go to graphics, and then this time let's add an animated one. I'm gonna reduce its size and position it somewhere else. Now let me show you a really cool trick here, and it is that you can filter these search results by static and also animated. Let's say that you want to find only animated elements with this search. So you're gonna use these settings right here. Gonna click once, and then you're gonna filter your results by animated. Gonna click here, close this window by clicking on this icon, and now all of the results that you see on this window are animated. The majority of animated elements that we see here, you won't be able to change the color. You will see that the color option is not available, but some of them, they will have the option. Now let me show you how to replace an image on a template. I'm gonna replace the photo of this woman right here for another one. So I'm gonna use again the Elements tab, and I'm gonna search for yoga. Hit enter, and instead of going to graphics, I'm going to photos. Because I'm using a Canva free account today, I'm gonna go for a photo that is completely free to use. So I'm gonna make sure that I'm not selecting one with the crown. And now let me scroll down to see if I find a photo that can go well with this design. I found the photo that I want to use, and in order to replace this one, I just need to drag it on top. If you want to adjust the position of the photo, click 2 times, and then you'll be able to reposition your photo and even rotate it with this slider right here. I'm gonna click done. Now let me show you something cool here, because you can replace photos by photos, but you can also replace it with videos. So let's go back to the elements section, and instead of photos, let's go to the videos section, and let's do exactly the same process. I'm gonna take a video and position it on top of my photo, and you will see that now I have a video in the background of my design. Something else that you can do on a Canva document is to work with multiple pages. So in this case, we have only used the first page on the document, but we can add more pages. I'm gonna add a page here, and we're gonna add another template to the second page. Let's go to design. Let's go back. Remember that we were inside the combinations under styles. So make sure that you are under design, but also under templates. We are now going to search for finances. Hit enter, and I'm gonna add this template right here. I'm gonna delete some of these elements here because I want to make room for a chart. Go to elements, let's close this previous search and scroll down until you see the charts section. Click see all, and from here you can preview all the charts that you can create in Canva. Let's try a pie chart. You can reduce its size. Let me delete this other text box, and you can customize the data of your pie chart from here. Let's say that you want to share the percentage of your monthly income. So let's say that you have your income that is 90%, and then your side jobs are the 10% of your income. You're gonna delete the rest of the data that you don't need, and then you will see that your chart has been adjusted. You can also change the color of your charts from here. So let me change the colors to white, and then the other one to black. And you can also change the font of your chart. So you can click here, go back to fonts, and change the color of the font as well if you want. There are plenty of different charts, so I do recommend that you take your time and play around with this, because these are super fun to work with and super easy to adjust. Look at this, how easy it is to design in Canva. Now let me show you a couple of tricks here, and it is that if you have created your chart, you can always go back to edit it. So if you want to edit it, click on the chart. This will open again this window from where you can adjust your chart. So let's say that I want to change the word income for salary to be more precise. And then let's say that you want to say that your salary is only 10% of your total income, and then the side job will be 90%. From here, you can change your donut chart for another kind of chart. So let's say a bar chart. And you can also adjust the settings of your chart in here. Different charts will have different settings. So in this case, I can either show or remove the labels and also the grid lines. I think I want to see the labels, so I'm gonna leave it like this. And I think I was actually happy with how the donut chart looked like. So I'm gonna click here. I'm gonna adjust the colors one more time. So black, and then white. Now the other trick that I want to show you here is that this photo is separated from the background. This one actually has a transparent background. And because it has a transparent background, I can play around with the position of the photo to create dimension. So I'm gonna select the photo and then on the toolbar on top, select position and bring to front. As you can see, now the hair of the lady is in front of this chart. So now we have a cool 3D effect in here, and I can even reposition the lady closer to the chart. Once you have customized your design and it is ready to download, you are going to click on the share button that you see on top of the screen. You can invite people to this design so they can also edit it, you know, like collaborate in the same design. You're gonna add their email here. So let's say that I want to send this to Ronnie. I'm gonna enter here the complete email and then hit send. Another way to share this design is by creating a collaboration link. So you can select here who can access this design. If you want to be the only one who has access to the design, leave it as it is and then copy link. But if you want to actually collaborate with others, you can select this option that says anyone with a link. You then can decide if you want to create this link for people to be able to view, comment, or edit. I'm gonna leave it as can edit and then copy link. I'm now ready to send this link to a colleague or a friend for this person to be able to enter this document and adjust it if they want. You then have more options to share this design. You can either download it, share it on social media, or print it with Canva. There are plenty of more options available, so I suggest that you click more and scroll down to see all the options available for you to share your design. The one that I use the most is to download my design. So let me go back. This is the window that you see when you click share, and what I usually do is to click download, and from here you can select your file type. You can go up and download it as SPG, PNG, PDF. You can also download it as MP4 video or GIF. Because on the first page I have inserted a video, I'm gonna download it as an MP4. Now, in this document I have created two different pages. So I have the option to select pages. Let me open the drop down, and from here I can either select all the pages or select just the ones that I want to download. Because I want to have the video on page number 1 isolated from page number 2, I'm just going to select page 1, click done, and then download. I just want to remind you that I have used a free account to be able to create this video, and because I only used free elements, I won't have any watermark on my final video. Now, let's say that I also want to download page number 2. I'm gonna click share, download, and this time, because on page number 2 we don't have any animations or any videos, I'm gonna download it as a PNG. Again, I'm gonna make sure that I only have page 2 selected, click done, and then download. Once your design is ready, you will get this pop-up window for you to be able to rename your design if you want. So let me rename this one finances, and then simply click save for you to save this file on your computer. Now let me show you the designs that I just downloaded from Canva. This one is the video that we had on page number 1. As you can see, there are no watermarks and the video looks great. It looks very professional. We used a free template, free elements, and a free video, so I'm really happy with the results. And then we have this design that we could use on social media. We also used a free template and a customizable chart.